Hello everyone, Soulflame here, playing on my Arms Warrior Woodhelm. Today I'll be giving you a quick run through of the DPS Silver mode of the Proving Grounds. As always, a quick look at my glyphs and talents. All of the countdowns and warnings you'll see as the video progresses are provided by the Proving Grounds module of the DBM add-on. If you don't already have that, I suggest you get it. Wave 1 has only one special ability to worry about, which is the Guardian's Shield Wall. It blocks all damage coming from the front. To counteract it, simply attack from behind. This is a really basic wave. Simply kill each of the two enemies one at a time. Between being able to use Charge twice and having Heroic Leap, warriors have incredible mobility. Use it to your advantage.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There are no special abilities to worry about during Wave 2. You simply need to AoE everything down. To start off the round, I place Ravager on the pack of varmints, and then work on the Slayer out front single target until it dies. After that, I switch back to the pack of varmints and simply use my AoE rotation. If anything survives all that, simply finish it off single target.
Four, three, two, 1.
Wave 3 has only one special ability to worry about. The Amber Weaver summons a big orange ball called an Amber Globule. Anything struck by this Amber Globule becomes stunned and takes increased damage for the duration of the stun. Not only do you want to avoid being hit by this, if possible, you should kite it into your enemies so that you get the damage bonus against them. It should be noted that you can use Charge to get around an Amber Globule, but if you attempt to charge through an Amber Globule, it will still stun you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wave 4 once again features an Amber Weaver. You'll want to start off the round by placing yourself in between the Amber Weaver and the varmints. As soon as he begins to cast his Amber Globule, simply retreat behind the pack of varmints. You don't want to be too close because it can splash onto you as well. As soon as it hits the varmints, use Blade Storm. You can move while spinning, so just finish off all of the varmints. If you have any time left, move towards the Amber Weaver. And if the Amber Weaver survives the Blade Storm, simply use your single target rotation to finish him off. If you're being forced to move during a round, you can still use any instant casts that you have, such as Shockwave or Thunderclap in AoE situations, or Rend in single target situations.
1.
Wave 5 introduces a new enemy, the Mystic. Its special ability is a powerful heal that will heal a target all the way to full. Obviously, you want to interrupt all of these. You have several options for this, including Pummel and Shockwave if you're at melee range, or Glyphed Heroic Throw if you're not. It's best to stay on the Mystic until it's dead, again being sure to interrupt all of its heals. As soon as the Mystic is dead, switch to the pack of varmints. None of them have much health, so your AoE rotation should finish off the pack very quickly.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wave 6 has two special abilities to worry about: the Shield Wall, which blocks all damage from the front, and the Mystic's Heal. As before, it's easiest to stay on the Mystic until he dies. Remember to interrupt all of his heals. The cooldown on Pummel should be short enough to get them all, but if for some reason it isn't, you can use Shockwave to stun him, and that will also interrupt the cast. Once the Mystic is dead, I switch over to the Slayer only long enough to make sure I get Rend going on him, and then immediately I switch over to the Guardian. Once again, you're going to stay on him until he's dead, and then as soon as he's dead, you can switch back to the Slayer. You may have noticed that simply by putting Rend on the Slayer before I switched to the Guardian, he had lost roughly 25% of his health before the Guardian died and I switched back to him. Dots are extremely powerful in the Proving Grounds, so if you can find time to put a dot on a second or third target while you're working on your primary target, it's usually well worth your while to do so.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wave 7 has a lot of special abilities that will be devastating in combination, so it's important that you handle them in the right order. Your top priority is to kill the Mystic and of course interrupt any heals he tries to cast before he dies. The Amber Globule will be very helpful in pulling this off. As soon as the Mystic is dead, I use my mobility to make sure that the Amber Globule hits the pack in the middle. I kill the two varmints as fast as I can. I want them out of the way. I simply put Rend on the Amber Weaver. I don't want him dead yet. As soon as the varmints are dead and you've got your dot going, pick a Guardian and switch to him. Use the Amber Globule to help you kill that Guardian quickly. As soon as that one is dead, simply switch to the remaining one and do the same thing on the other side. As soon as the second Guardian is dead, it's time to finish off the Amber Weaver. It should already be at extremely low health thanks to the Rend you put on it earlier.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The double Amber Weavers in Wave 8 can make things complicated if you don't handle them quickly. I stand partway between one of the Amber Weavers and the Mystic, and then use Frightening Shout to interrupt both casts. While I'm doing that, I kited the orb from the opposite Amber Weaver into the Mystic. This would have been the perfect time to hit Blade Storm. I could probably have killed both the Mystic and one of the Amber Weavers at the same time during the duration of that Blade Storm. At any rate, kill one of the Amber Weavers as quickly as you can and then simply go around the room, killing the Mystic, then the Slayer, and then the remaining Amber Weaver, using the Amber Globules to give you the damage bonus. Finally, finish off the remaining Amber Weaver to end the wave. If you have questions or comments about this video, you can reach me through this YouTube channel or on my blog. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope this video helped.